this, but the whole entire aspect of what I've like, I just literally just had like a little bit of a, I guess if you will, mental talk to myself before I started this stream. I didn't even. Man, I really wish. It's always a sleepless night, but yep, there's more people complaining. Who would have ever guessed? Oh, I'm on next gen. I don't need this one because I can't transfer up until 30 days. I forgot that I cannot transfer up until whenever I probably hit about rank 100, which wouldn't be too bad, and I could start streaming on the channel. Then I don't have to worry about anything else. Oh yeah, that's right, I turned all my shit down. Which is freaking fantastic that I decided to do that and just forgot about it. Um, but no, like I was saying, like I was having like this mental thought of I just need to. Again, I got caught off, but I just need to figure out the best thing for me to do for online. Actually, technically, the new update, like the new double XP stuff's supposed to be out. Even though I know that's gonna suck, but might as well do some air races. Because double XP and all that shit, might as well do something about it. She's on again? My god. Damn, I forgot the fact that it's gonna be 30 days before I have to transfer my account. That just shows you that I'm incompetent and I cannot remember a thing. Oh, I'm gonna suck at this. I know that for a fact. Electronic paperweight. Huh. I like to know on how this is gonna go. Because I'm kind of afraid to know on how this is gonna go. Well, I don't even really have that much to really work with. God, with how many times I have pretty much, um, okay, oh my god, this guy's flying, bro. I'm the only one who's at least kind of decent for the flight, for flying speed. to be the first one to just drop. Oh, there's 2 laps? I fucking missed one already. Yeet! Gonna be the first one. It's always the funny thing is, it's always the one who always has the, like, kind of near highest flag stat, but yet still gets destroyed in their races. I have never done anything online in a while, so me doing this is a surprise within itself. Just seeing so much love down there. Yeah, there wasn't much I could do. This bring me back to fucking flight school all over again. I mean, it's in between one. Incompetence is going to happen with all these guys. Good God, this guy was going to fuck me. Just a fair reminder, there are 2 laps. The guy who commits suicide on lap 1 is in second. This thing is hard to fucking fly, dude. I'm sorry, but this thing is hard. Again, I'm sorry to say it, this is why you do flight school. Do flight school, people. Bruh. That was just kind of luck, to be fair. It was kind of bullshit that I actually finished that. And see, bro, the level 34 that is literally the same level as me, or was, is legitimately committing suicide because of the fact of, he cannot make it at all. He cannot. That's how low his flying skill is. That plane is, like, tilting all over the place. He ain't gonna make it, but maybe he will, but my God. Like, I'm sorry to say this, but, like, this is why you do flight school. I mean, he probably has done flight school in the other accounts of his, probably, but my God. Or his other character, either or. Yeah! My first ever time that I've ever actually won something. That's in money wise, that's not worth it. Not at all. What $11,000 just for that? I don't think it's worth it. I'm sorry, but $11,000 just not worth it. Yeah, that's not worth it. All those fucking double XP stuff right there is not worth it. But making like what, $11,000 per time? I'd rather go do survivals and pick up random amounts of money off the floor. I'm sorry, it's just it does not make sense to me. I think this is going to stay for a while, unless if it ends the same day that the other ones end.
Hello there. You ever
Depends. I just heard this streamer just literally just say that American food sucks. I will agree, just depending on what type you get. But then again, anything could be disgusting if you actually make it that way. I really need to go get the LS car meet open so I can like save up the money so I can actually buy myself an auto shop. I know the majority of the money isn't really the best in it, but honestly, in the long run, I think it's going to be kind of worth it. Because, like I was talking to some of my friends, it's like if you're going to do any type of grinding on GTA, I think honestly, doing it back and forth, and I just completely missed my turn off. Doing a back and forth between the contracts from the agency and doing the contracts, and well, also the Dre missions too. Doing the Dre missions with the agency contracts and a few other things, you have pretty much a lot of money saved up because, and I know you could also say Cairo Prego. So you got Cairo if you decide to. You don't have to. I mean, it's an option. Just trying to save up that money for that thing, pain in the ass anyways. So Cairo is an option, but I think the agency contracts with the auto shop and a few other little tiny things. I actually really need to see on how getting a penthouse is doing the Mrs. Baker missions. I've never done those before at all. So yeah, I'm now rank 40, which means that I have max health of 40, so that's a plus.
What are you doing walking out in front of me?
I didn't walk out in front of you, I fucking drove in front of you. Got waxed. I mean, in reality, I know the UMP missions aren't going to be it because I don't think they give out RP that much, but I can go do that. I know what everyone would tell me to do. I could go check my motorcycle club and see what missions are there. Hell yeah. You barely even hit a side of a wall, even though that you're still holding on, and yet you fly off like it's like, you know. I know there's an action figure over here, that's why I stopped.
America is a great country.
I only do it so I could get the little... honestly, I might do that meth up mission. And the only reason why I'm wanting to do it is because I want to get as much XP as I can. So I could... honestly, there's going to be a time where the money is going to have to wait. It's going to be a back burner thing. Even though I'm going to be getting... like, you can make RP and money at the same time, but I'm not figuring out what would be the best things for RP. Right now, I'm trying to make ways so I can break myself up so I can actually not die in one shot. So that's what I'm going to have to figure out is do that, and I'm going to also have to... which I know, I got my strength at 100% like today, actually. Way before I even started upstream. I was actually playing it earlier, put on some music, and legitimately started punching people, doing peer pressure. Again, missions I think are probably the hands down best way to do like getting like RP wise. And I feel bad for this Xbox, bro. I feel really bad for it. Ever since I started going back to the GTA grind on a new account, I have not stopped playing. I have made this character, I think, on the 8th of July, and it's already the 10th, and I'm already ranked 40. I already have an agency, motorcycle club, and the other stuff was free because of the criminal enterprise. So in retrospect, if I would have never spent the money from the first agency missions, then hell, I would have already I would have probably been at least 2 million right about now. And doing all this extra horse shit with there it is. Like I said multiple times, the Batty 801 is probably the hands down best bike to do stunt jumps with. Hands down, that's just my opinion. Free aim on a bike isn't too bad. Or free aim in general isn't too bad, it's just going to make me look like an idiot. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a pain in the ass mission, I forgot about this one. The fucking NPCs have God aim. And how many times do you have to go to this freaking same spot just to do this mission? My god. I gotta be careful because I know this mission's going to be like a... I don't know all missions that give you 25 XP like this one does, and almost every one of the other ones. That is gonna bounce off.
You're about to get a haircut. They're down. Yeah.
I will make it up there.
Stay down. Give me a sec. I'm out of ammo.
My god!
You trying to get killed?
I mean, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, those shotgun blasts that, like, don't make sense that they're actually one-tapping like that.
Get down. Chester is down.
There used to be, I think there used to be a survival that you could just stay inside of the liquor store, and you could just literally just farm the hell out of it. I think it's the new ones. Yeah, before I do, let me see if I can just do this and that. I don't want to just die as soon as I drive away because these guys have some superb aim. Man, I remember whenever I first did this mission for the first time, and I fucking died multiple times. I think it's even on normal too. It was whenever I was younger too, when I didn't know how to really play at the time. That's called just being young and just new to video games. And it's kind of funny how I learned over the years. I pretty much learned because of friends. I learned how to do the Origins Easter egg solo because of my friends pushing me to do it. I did the I mean, honestly, 25 XP isn't bad if you just keep on progressing with it. Why else you think I just stopped and killed them? Even though I kind of know where they're at on this mission, but I don't know where they're all at. But like I was saying, like whenever I did the Origins Easter egg for the first time, hell, even on last gen, I told myself I was never gonna upgrade a staff ever, like ever. I was so incompetent that I didn't think that I was going to ever upgrade a staff. I was kept telling myself that I don't think I'm going to upgrade a staff and or even get the Easter egg done. Yeah, that's never going to happen again with that much health. Yeah, I think I should have died on that one. Now, like I was saying, like I remember a lot growing up whenever I was kicked from a lot of parties because of not knowing what I'm doing, or I guess back then I had the more annoying voice because puberty took me and threw me down a fucking rat hole. But yeah, I ended up trying to join and do a lot of, you know, a lot of the missions or playing. I'm gonna do this real quick. Um, look at all this. But like I was saying, like I got the ability to actually start joining and doing stuff with my friends because the other ones, it's because I think it's because of one, like I said, because of my voice, or it's because I always thought that I was never good enough, or it was something along the lines of, hey, I never got to be able to ever join people or my friends that I was going to school with up until actually later on in life. I started joining my friends because they became more friendlier to me
What do you
because
mean you're
I
breaking
started to
up with
become
me?
better at playing video games. Or it's also because the other friend group that I was also with decided to disappear to PC, and yeah, that's
Die already!
I want to really have to buy myself a bunker here soon. Well, I have a free one, but I just need to go and get it set up and all that shit. But yeah, I mean, as time progressed, I didn't really think that I would actually get to as far as I did with any of my friend groups. I mean, the main one that I actually have is the one that I actually played majority of my GTA with, which is honestly the ones who have, you can also say, saved my life a few hundred times before. Um, I really wish that I could go back to those times and just tell myself just to not to worry and just practice before I even do it. I also think it was mostly because my internet connection was kind of shit back then too. I had the most shittiest internet connection. I think that was way before Windstream was actually where it's at now. Think about it back then. Windstream was shit. Spectrum was king of it all. Now it's the other way around. Because Spectrum is kind of garbage now, and it's going to continue going down that route of being garbage. But again, like I said, I'm just trying to look for I think the main thing I'm doing in this stream is just missions, contact missions actually, which is kind of weird that people would say that they do contact missions. The only reason why I'm doing contact missions is so where I can actually rank myself up so I can become at least a level 50 for the first time. So I have 10 ranks, and hopefully I can actually do it. And I know I could probably do it in one stream. Hell, if I can make it from 1 to like 35 in one stream, I think I can do it. Again, but then again, a lot of those
missions don't give out the achievements or anything like that anymore, so I don't think that. I just gotta find something that gives me XP whenever I kill a PC. I am hungry as hell. Oh, wait, that's right, because it's I'm a human.
What you got? All right, cool.
My God. Just legitimately just looking at that picture alone just mentally tears me apart. Because again, from my uncle having pancreatic cancer to them giving my dad a few months to live, and then they also gave my uncle the same thing. It's really hard to even really look at. God, of course, it's a fucking Meriwether. But it's really hard to look at test results anymore without overthinking them, like everything. I can't mentally fathom after losing my uncle and now seeing that all this is coming back to me again because, like, I'm playing video games to get my mindset to be moved away from all the stuff that goes on. But then one little reminder of it ruins me, like legitimately. And it just, there's nothing I can do because life is life. There's nothing I can do. And I really, really hope and pray that these treatments that he's going through is actually helping. Honestly, I really need to stop talking about it because mentally I'm trying to play a game, not trying to think about stuff that's mentally I cannot control. I can control a video game, but I cannot control my life. So that's why I'm trying to think of all. Because if I don't, I'm going to be probably an extreme at the same time. It's not something that I could keep thinking of. So. Also, the people who you always call stupid in school actually knows what the fuck's going on. Yeah, no shit. Wow, my brain's not as stupid as what. Again, the human body and the human, well, actually not the body, but the brain itself. Just because you were actually presumed stupid at school doesn't really mean that. Like for me, I was always dumb because whenever I was like, the only type of subjects I was ever good at was history, and that was about it, history. But any other subject that I tried to do, my brain would literally go, it would hurt, like really bad. And I still have it to this day because I look at all this stuff and I think of stuff. And I look at every single answer possible to find out if there's an answer. Like earlier, I was trying to look up on why I couldn't transfer my account on NextGen. Well, I ended up finding out that I forgot that I have to wait 30 days before I can even transfer. mean, of course, I'm stupid and I forgot about that. So now I gotta wait 30 days to transfer. But again, it's not even really the fact of that. It's just a lot of stuff that like your brain wants to actually comprehend on what type of stuff that you actually like to do. Like, granted, yes, I like to play GTA, and I have like my mind right now is hurting because of how much mental stuff that I'm having on it right now, technically. Worth it. I don't really have any stealthy weapons, nor do I really want them. Game, stop just giving me a fucking knife. But I mean, like I was saying, like, there's a lot in life that I cannot control, and just like my friend that I've been playing with here recently, he's been telling me, he's like, there are things in life that even I can't control that I wish I could. Again, and I know that he's a good friend. Best fucking friend I've ever had in my life. Whenever I went over to his house, and I know at this point he knows exactly what I'm talking about. He said that I'm pretty much the type of person who will remember things that other people won't really realize. And yeah, I am that type of person. I will notice things that other people shouldn't really remember. And my anxiety is something that is beyond what I should even do. Yeah, granted, I can stream, but that's one thing. See me in person, I run. I will legitimately run away from anybody that if I want, like, even if I know the person, I'll run away. The day that I found out that my uncle had a few days to live, I didn't even want to contact my friend about it. I really didn't. I actually cowered in it. I actually did not want to answer the phone call. See, it's a lot of things that, like, very few of your friends will actually help you out with, and he helped me out with that. My God. But I mean, at the time, I was also going through a rough time, and he knows that. He still knows that, actually. He was supposed to. I think I was supposed to help him with the gas line, but I couldn't because, I'm gonna tell you right now, this fucking chair is the main reason why. My back was hurting. But I mean, now I understand that, and I even told a lot of people, like, after I came back from my friend's house, that I need to change. If I don't change, then I'm going to be taken advantage of, which, I mean, hell, I've been taken advantage of for 23 years of my life. So, I mean, what's the damn difference? So, I mean, I told my parents that I need to change. I really do need to change. If it's mentally or physically. Physically can be easy. Mentally, it's not going to be as easy. The only thing I need to do is just probably go and, I mean, hell, therapy would help, but I don't even know if I want to do that right now. And I'm going to tell you this right now, it doesn't even feel like I've been stripping for this long. I need to go back to the agency and go buy some snacks, and thank God the snacks are free. We'll get some body. That's exactly what's going to pull me through all these, but I think I could do it without it for now. I think I could do without the snacks. On the other hand, probably not. Body armor, I could do without body armor, but it's going to be a stretch beyond the imagination. But I mean, yeah, the friends that I'm talking about, I mean, they've helped me more than what I could even imagine. They should never help me out this much because of the fact of how much I have yet to ever help them back out. And it makes me upset because I have yet to ever help them back out. Granted, I know that they don't really. Some of them will say, "Oh well, I don't need your help back because you're just only helping out a given time." I get that, but in my mind, I always have to help back or the other way around. I mean, that's just how it is. And if they're getting rid of that, that's gonna be rough on me. I think I'll be fine without it. Survivals aren't bad, but they only give out 10 XP, so I don't think it's going to be a good idea for me to, Dispatch missions, honestly, aren't too bad at all. I just gotta just be smart about it. I hated this mission. I think I know how this one works. You have to open up the back of a van, I think of two vans, actually, and, after you do that, you have to be really careful because they'll fucking light you out. Someone just went offline. I didn't even know who it was. Oh, I know exactly who it was. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this. I don't. Because they are moving, actually.
Bitches are loving that new foo-foo bag.
I think the best way to me to do this is probably to take out the driver. It's like almost every other type of legitimate thing to do here.
Weird.
That doesn't really help me out much at all. I mean, honestly, the missions don't give out that much, but if you already have like a 100,000 plus, it just kind of helps to get closer to your goal. It does something. And this is why you always have to get yourself a Batty 801, even if you like fall off all the time. It's worth it. I think they're in armored cars, so it's going to be a lot more than I think it's going to be. Give me a time and date. I did this on Next Gen. I need to get on my other account and see what's all up on there. Because I know the other account of mine, the Kansas State Zero account that I did start streaming on for a little bit, it has some decency of options for a, like I think it's like a level 34. That one needs to be ranked up. That one needs to finish to be ranked up. That was gonna be a pain in the ass when we finish because it didn't. That one never really had the opportunity to get $1 million, right? It only got the DAX missions. What I'm doing now. I have to blow off the back.
Look! Fucking jerk!
Caught it. Yeah, barely even run in the front of the car and die one shot. Okay. Probably the fucking car's gonna be impounded too, probably. No? Surprising. I forgot I even had this AP pistol, which honestly I should use more. It's a pistol that's way too fucking overpowered. A little bit more overpowered than what it should be. See, the dispatch missions, I think, honestly, they're not bad, it's just they're really short. This one's not.
Try to calm down and it's all good.
Well, the best way to ever lose the cops in any type of video game is to go hide. Which is kind of funny that you can't do that in real life. Do that in a fucking video game. What, just turn a sewer area into your home somehow? can't do that. I mean, they'll have fucking wanted posters everywhere. As soon as you try to swipe your card, bro, you fucking instantly caught, bro. There's no way in God's given green earth that you could ever run away from the cops in the sewer. I'm just saying.
Shit, man. You hear me? Shit,
I mean, I'm kind of glad I got the free compact rifle, but also at the same time, it's kind of pointless now. The compact rifle is good, but it's just shitty now. I mean, again, you don't really need it. It's the special carbine. Always buy the special carbine. I think almost every single person has a low level gun, which is kind of sad to say. Why do I even comment on people's posts if they ain't gonna care back from me? Like, come on, people. Come on, me, I should say. See, just going to sewage drainage. Who's the cops that literally live down here? Unless it be Ford or friends of money to make up cities to fucking move that way. You can't do that though. Let's be real. You cannot do that at all. This good guy, could you stop giving me dispatch missions? Like, I know they're good, but Tighten Up a Job used to be a hell of a good mission. Don't know if it still is or not, but I'm not going to do it because there's fucking flying and shit. Plus, I don't want to drive a Titan multiple times. This one was a hard one at some point. Yep. I don't think I'm going to get a whole lot of money out of this, but I know that it's some of these repo missions aren't bad either. It's not a lot of XP. Oh god, that one repo one, my god, I'm going to take that back. It's pure fucking hell. Honestly, I'm getting off my bike because there's no way I'm going to be able to fight this battle.
You ain't got nowhere to go.
Some of these used to give out XP.
Worth it? No. And I got 30. Well, I got like 27 days before I have to. That I get to be able to transfer this account. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Of course, I fucking lose it, bro. I lost it. At that point, there's really nothing you could do. I was not gonna fight back. There was nothing I could really have done. What, just shoot back, even though I was losing health faster than I could even look back? I really need to go find something to eat, even though I know there's really not much, and I can eat because of the fact that after I had COVID twice, fucking taste is shit. Every single thing I try to eat is garbage. Like, I used to eat bologna all the time, unless if it is that I actually am getting away from eating it, but now I can't taste it. It smells bad, and it just, no. Now I guarantee you that these fucking missions ain't gonna pay out much. If it does, I'd be surprised. Come on, Simeon, give me something good. My PC wants to die, I can tell because it's, I want to stream like it used to.
Perfect. Well, not perfect, but it will do for now. Perfection is a cruel mistress.
What's even the point of even doing these damn missions if they only give you $6,980? I think this is like one of those one type of missions I was having a lot of problems with. Honestly, I could just get the rest of these stats up from flying all the way down real easily. Off stream, probably the most easiest if I just do it on my own.
It's still hot as hell out there, but at least now we're on the offensive. Yeah, the Duggins are moving their precious AI hardware to a safe location. Thanks to Agent Johnson, we have a tracker on the Duggins van.
Oh no.
GPS trace incoming. Damn it. The GPS is all over the place. And it's not just the heat. The tech guys are telling me that this kind of interference is consistent with a signal jamming zone run through multiple independent antennas. As long as they're operational, we can only give you an approximate search area for the van. If you can take the antennas down, we should be able to get a proper trace on the vehicle.
I don't remember how much money I got with the ULP missions. I just like the fact that you could just do it in any order. And they also put it in a pause menu. That's what the agency should have done too. Because I would rather never ever do that one leak again. My God.
Duggins have gone to the trouble of setting up this signal jamming network. You can bet they've gone to the trouble of guarding the antennas. Be careful.
These guys ain't gonna be that good anyways after. After now I'm a rank 40 now. The last time I did this I was like in 20s or 30s.
Fuck with me!
Oh, my strength is higher too. Almost every single thing since the last time I've done these have pretty much went up. Poor guy. I didn't think it had that much of a radius on it. I didn't think that through. I should just threw something on it and left. Granted, I don't really want to do this mission because it's a pain in the ass because I have to do all these signal jammers, but my god, if it pays me out good, I'll be doing it. Don't know how much more missions I want to do though in reality because I really do want to try to get some sleep. You know, it's 2 a.m.
What were you doing there?
You know, looking at the sunset that doesn't even exist. Nothing I can do now. I got a,
If the Duggins have gone to the trouble of setting up this signal jamming network,
You calling for some wheels? I'm John. I'll bring it to you. Okay, I got stuff to do.
still got old reliable.
Inbred moron!
good job, that's better.
That's kind of unfortunate. Don't remember, did I actually have to destroy the van or did I have to take it? I can't remember.
I'm a fucking Marine! Cocksucker! You fucked with the wrong soldier! Medic! Get behind something! Here I go!
We're not about to let something as trivial as GPS interference come between us and our objective. If anyone's using underhanded methods to manipulate global oil markets, it's gonna be the IAA, goddammit. Yeah, we've been doing it for decades. We're not about to lie down and take this for some Texan upstarts with a shiny new piece of AI. Okay, that's it.
The character never wants to grab a hold of it. Never does.